Welcome to Life Tells Stories, your destination for gripping tales of transformation, resilience, and poetic justice. Today, we bring you a story that will shake your understanding of power, prejudice, and karma. A tale where the tables turned in the most unexpected of ways. Rachel Edwards, a woman underestimated by everyone, leverages her invisibility to bring down those who misuse their power. Have you ever imagined what it's like to have ultimate power over those who treat you as if you're nothing? Before we dive into this remarkable journey, be sure to subscribe and like this video. Help us share these impactful stories with more people. In the heart of New York City stands Innovacorp, a towering beacon of technological advancement and corporate success. This company is not just a building of steel and glass, it is a fortress of cutting-edge technology, high-stakes deals, and influential leaders. Innovacorp is a fast-paced hub of innovation, where suits buzz through offices with purpose, and everyone is racing against the clock to meet deadlines and close deals. However, beneath this glamorous exterior, Innovacorp has its darker side. Within this corporate hierarchy, there are those who hold the reins, those who have offices with skyline views, and then there are those whose roles are to maintain the illusion of perfection, the invisible army that keeps everything running. In this world, the gap between the executives and the support staff is immense, and the workers in the shadows are overlooked, treated as merely part of the scenery. Enter Rachel Edwards. To most people at Innovacorp, she is merely the new cleaning lady, a faceless presence in blue scrubs, pushing a cleaning cart down the long, shiny corridors of a company. She knows better than anyone else. What no one realizes, though, is that Rachel is the mastermind behind Innovacorp. She's not just any cleaner, she's the founder. This divide between her identity and her disguise is the very foundation upon which this story of reckoning is built. Rachel Edwards isn't at Innovacorp to make ends meet as a cleaner. She's there for a purpose much deeper. She built Innovacorp with her own hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. After years of rapid growth, she needed to take a step back from the day-to-day management of the company. So she handed the CEO role over to her older brother, Stephen. Stephen has been running things on paper, but his presence at Innovacorp is minimal, and the day-to-day operations are managed by an appointed leadership team, led by acting CEO Michael Sanderson. Rachel's intention behind going undercover is both strategic and deeply personal. She needs to understand what has really become of Innovacorp without the veil of pretense that people put up when they know they are dealing with the boss. She isn't looking for a rosy, curated version of her company. She wants to see the real Innovacorp, with all its flaws, all its triumphs, and especially the areas that require immediate intervention. On her first day at Innovacorp, Rachel dresses in the standard cleaner's uniform, a simple blue shirt, black pants, and comfortable sneakers. Her hair is tied back, and she pushes her cleaning cart with determination. Her goal is simple: observe, listen, and understand how the company culture has evolved. Rachel's job as a cleaner allows her a unique perspective, a fly-on-the-wall viewpoint to watch how the company's leaders treat the employees who lack power and visibility. Through Rachel's eyes, we see how Innovacorp operates from the ground up. Michael Sanderson, the acting CEO, is the very embodiment of corporate arrogance. He's always impeccably dressed, wearing tailored suits, expensive watches, and an air of authority that demands attention. But Michael's charisma quickly reveals itself to be a cover for a rotten core. He walks the halls of Innovacorp with his chin held high, exuding a level of confidence that borders on outright disdain for anyone who doesn't match his level of perceived importance. To Michael, Rachel is nobody. On her first day, cleaning the hallways near his office, he sneers at her, pointing to a spot on the floor that is already clean and telling her she missed a spot. The condescension in his tone is unmistakable, and it's the first of many such interactions between Michael and Rachel. He sees her as just another cleaner, someone who is only there to serve and stay invisible. He even makes it a point to remind her to be grateful for having a job, telling her that not everyone gets to be inside a prestigious company like Innovacorp. Michael is a power-hungry executive who sees every interaction as an opportunity to assert dominance. He embodies everything wrong with toxic corporate culture, misusing his power, disrespecting those he deems below him, and living with a level of arrogance that leaves no room for empathy or humility. Innovacorp's culture is not just shaped by Michael Sanderson. It extends throughout the management team. Rachel quickly realizes that Michael's arrogance and mistreatment of employees is a symptom of a larger issue within the company. Senior managers like Laura Finnegan, the head of marketing, also exhibit the same kind of contempt toward lower-level staff. Laura sees herself as above everyone, and she does not hesitate to make snide, condescending remarks towards the cleaning staff or even some of the office employees. She makes it clear that they should consider themselves lucky to be working in the same building as her. Then there is Mr. Warren, the head of finance, who Rachel discovers is misusing company funds for his personal expenses. Rachel's position as a cleaner allows her to overhear conversations, watch behaviors, and connect the dots to reveal a culture that has lost its way. The toxicity isn't limited to one person. It's spread throughout the upper management. This toxic culture can permeate an entire organization, where leaders feel entitled and above reproach, and where employees at the lower levels are treated with utter disregard. It is this realization that drives Rachel to understand that simply removing one bad apple won't be enough. Innovacorp needs an overhaul. The daily indignities pile up, fueling Rachel's resolve to initiate change. The disrespect from Michael becomes a daily occurrence. He starts making inappropriate comments about Rachel's appearance, lingering in the hallways just to make her uncomfortable. "You're too pretty to be a cleaner." He smirks at her one day, his eyes filled with insinuation. It is clear that he feels invincible, that he can say and do whatever he likes because, to him, Rachel is nothing more than the cleaning lady. Rachel's patience wears thin as Michael's behavior grows bolder and his threats more direct. One day, he corners her in the break room, his voice dripping with condescension as he implies that her job would be easier if she cooperated with him. Rachel is forced to play her part, holding her rage in check. She knows she has to endure this for just a bit longer, but the emotional toll of staying silent weighs on her. She reports back to Stephen, her brother, who reassures her to stay the course. "Take your time," he says. "When the moment comes, they won't see it coming." The day of reckoning finally arrives. Rachel decides it is time to reveal her true identity and take back her company. On that day, she does not come to Innovacorp in her cleaning uniform. Instead, she is dressed in a crisp white blazer, black pants, and a look that exudes authority. Her hair is neatly styled, and she strides confidently through the doors of Innovacorp, no longer blending into the background. A board meeting has been arranged by Stephen, with all senior management present. Michael notices Rachel as she enters the room but doesn't recognize her at first. He smirks, assuming she is lost, and dismissively tells her that this is a board meeting and she doesn't belong there. But Rachel walks past him without acknowledging his words, taking her place beside her brother at the head of the table. The room falls silent as Stephen clears his throat, introducing Rachel Edwards as the true owner and founder of Innovacorp. The room is stunned. Michael's face drains of color as he realizes what is happening. The cleaner he had belittled for weeks is, in fact, his boss. Rachel addresses the room, her voice calm yet filled with authority. She explains that she has been undercover for months, observing how the company is being run. The truth of Michael's behavior and the toxicity of the management team comes to light, and the power dynamics shift entirely. Rachel turned her attention to Michael, listing his offenses: harassment, misuse of power, creating a hostile work environment. Michael tries to stammer out an excuse, but Rachel cuts him off. She makes it clear that his behavior is unacceptable, regardless of whether he knew who she was. She announces his immediate termination, and Stephen follows with the news that legal action will be taken against him for his misconduct. Michael is slumped in his chair, speechless, as security arrives to escort him out of the building. The moment is a stark example of karma in action. Michael's arrogance and sense of invincibility come crashing down, and he is left with nothing but regret. Rachel isn't done yet. She turns her attention to the rest of the board and upper management. Those who have acted with integrity are reassured that their jobs are safe, but those who contributed to the toxic culture, like Laura Finnegan and Mr. Warren, are also terminated on the spot. Rachel's actions send a clear message. Innovacorp will no longer tolerate unethical behavior or a lack of respect for its employees. ***, what do you think of Rachel's approach to cleaning house? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. ***. With the toxic elements removed, Rachel begins rebuilding Innovacorp from the ground up. She implements new policies aimed at fostering a culture of respect, transparency, and innovation. She introduces diversity training programs, makes sure all voices are heard, and creates open channels for employees to communicate their concerns. Rachel's leadership is not about power. It's about empowering others, creating an environment where everyone, regardless of their role, feels valued and respected. Positive changes begin to take root at Innovacorp. Employees who were once too scared to speak up now find their voices. Talent that was once overlooked is nurtured and given opportunities to shine. Innovacorp transforms into a company that not only excels in technology, but also in the way it treats its people. Rachel's story is one of resilience, patience, and poetic justice. She used her invisibility to her advantage, enduring mistreatment to bring about a greater change. Think about your own workplaces. How do they treat those who are invisible? Are they contributing to a positive culture, or are they turning a blind eye to toxic behavior? Rachel's actions have left a lasting legacy at Innovacorp, transforming it into a place of respect and innovation. The company is stronger than ever, with a renewed focus on ethical practices and valuing every employee's contribution. Rachel's journey serves as a reminder that leadership is not about power. It's about responsibility, and true change often requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to stand up for what's right. Thank you for watching today's episode of Life Tells Stories. Rachel Edwards' journey from being dismissed as a cleaner to reclaiming her rightful place as the CEO is a powerful reminder of the importance of treating everyone with respect, regardless of their role. Karma can strike when we least expect it, and Rachel's story shows that justice, though sometimes delayed, is never denied. If you found this story inspiring, please give this video a like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories of resilience, transformation, and poetic justice. Remember, every person has a story worth telling, and every story can make a difference. Until next time, keep believing in justice and keep telling stories that matter. Goodbye.